All hands on deck. All in the front, all in the... Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this wing liner and lashes tutorial. Well, I have gotten a couple of requests from personal friends and some family members, and they have asked me to do a wing liner tutorial and a lashes tutorial. So I thought I would combine them into one. So I did a simple eye look today, and I wanted to just focus mainly on, I'm gonna get real close and personal here. Wanted to focus mainly on the liner and on the lashes. So I taught you every type of trick that I know in the book, every type of technique, any type of tips I can give you guys. I do my liner a completely different way than how some people do it. So it's just personal preference and what you personally like in your liner. I like mine to look more scooped out than versus a straight line going outwards. And if you want to see how I got the liner, yes, then keep on watching and let's hop on into the video. Okay, now that we are in mid shadow, it is time for the eyeliner. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing step by step on how to get a precise wing. So first thing what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to draw a simple line across.
Okay, hi. Sorry, quick interruption, but I kind of wanted to mention that with any type of liquid liner, it's easiest to make that type of wing. So that's why I'm using liquid liner. But you can use pencil, you can use gel, you can use felt tip. It's whatever you prefer. So go by your own judgment, and I'm just using what I use best, and you can do whatever you use best.
I'm gonna have to get in this really dope angle right here that you're gonna have to see everything. So what I'm gonna do is when I have the liner, I'm gonna go from thin to a little bit thicker. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna get thick about right here. And personally, this is what I do for my eye shape. And because I have what is called hooded eyes. Hooded eyes are pretty much, you don't have a defined crease. My lid kind of folds over. So we have a simple line across. This is a pretty thin line going across, but however you prefer your liner is how thick or thin you want to get it. So I'm just gonna go thin for right now, and I'm gonna kind of see how I like the liner throughout the look, and if I want to make it thicker I can just go through it really quick. So to create the wing, this is why you guys are here. So what I do is I'm gonna get down in my good angle. So what I do is I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to just kind of swoop out from where the tip for the liner ends, and we're going to just scoop it out. So I'll demonstrate it how we do so. Personally, I think liquid liners make wings so much more sharper than felt tip liners do. Don't at me, I think they totally do. So I'm going to go from this part of the liner right here, and I'm just going to drag this out. And depending on how thick you want your, or how long your liner to be, that's how far you drag it out. So this is where I'm thinking of doing it. I need to blend that edge out, my god. You're gonna go from the outer corner of your lash line and you're just gonna drag it up. And then all you do is fill everything in. And depending on how your liner comes out, you can either make this part of your line thicker, thinner. It depends on what you personally have. I am very close and personal with you guys. I am so sorry. But that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make this a little bit thicker right here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharpening the wing. This is a completely optional step, but I like my liner to look sharp. And just any type of flat concealer brush like this is going to work perfectly fine. This is normally what I use to carve out my brows, but I like using this to sharpen up my concealer. So I'm going to just kind of dab some of the concealer off as well, so you have little to no product on there, because the softer it is, the easier it is going to be when it comes to your liner. And I'm just going to do this ever so slightly. So the concealer kind of fixes any mistakes that you made. And then it also can take away the shadow that you have underneath here. So you see how I had some shadow right here? The concealer kind of takes that away and it kind of cleans up everything. And then when we put foundation on top, you won't be able to see the concealer. So I'm going to be doing the other side right now, and I'm just going to do my line, and then I'm going to cut back when we do the wing. As you can see here in this so flattering angle, I just went thinner to thicker, and you can see it kind of don't have any liner right here. That is where we're going to create our wing. The way to make your wings even is a very simple trick, and this is my personal trick of how to make sure your wings are always going to be even. So the corner of the tip of your liner right here is always going to match up with the end of your brow. As long as these two are completely even and they are matching with each other, then your wings are always going to be even. That is my little trick to know my wings are even. By the way, always kind of dab off some of the product before you use it, because if you have too much product on the brush, more product is going to get dispersed, and sometimes your wing can look really, really thick, and we don't want that. And again, you just scoop upwards. Like so. So I fixed this wing up a little bit with some concealer. Again, I did the same technique that I did on this side, I do over here. And also any type of concealer that you have on your wing, when you're pressing it up against and you kind of just want to fix things here and there, make sure you're dragging that concealer down, just what I'm doing right here. And this is why we do our eyes first. I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara off of camera, and I'm going to come back when we do our falsies. Now the falsies I'm going to be using are the Kiss lashes in the style number 11. These are so amazing, and you can find these at CVS, you can find these at Walgreens. I love these lashes, and they're super comfortable. Any type of lash that has a super thin band are going to be the most comfortable lashes. So when applying these lashes, you're going to just do a light layer of glue. You don't want anything too thick. It's not going to dry down enough, and it's not going to stick to your lashes. It's going to end up falling off. It's going to end up not staying. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let these lashes dry down for about, I say a minute, and people think that's too long, but the tackier the glue is, the longer it's going to last on your eyes. You don't want the glue to only last for a couple hours. You want it to last all day. And with the glues that I have gotten, I have used Duo, I have used House of Lashes, I have used Tarte. Those are the ones that I trust, and I can officially recommend to you guys as good lash glues. This is the only one from Duo though. Don't get the squeezy tube one, get this one. So if you're a beginner with any type of lashes, the lashes I can recommend to you guys are the 817s by Ardell. And as you can see, they are faux mink, which faux mink means that they're just a little bit of a more natural looking kind of lash. They don't have the super harsh ends like the normal lashes do have. So it just depends on your personal preference. Ardell Demi Wispies are always something I would always recommend to any person who wants to try lashes out for the first time. Those are the best. Okay, so it looks like these lashes are ready to put on, and so I'm gonna get my little handheld mirror, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of want to lift your head, your neck up, and that way you can kind of clearly see what you're doing. So when applying lashes, you always want to aim straight for the middle, as close to your lash line as you possibly can, and then you're gonna work on the outer corner, and then you're gonna just put that to the lash line as close as you can, and then you're going to move in with the inner corner and put it as close to the lash line as you possibly can. Now you still see some of the glue on there, and that's totally normal. But once that glue officially dries down completely, we're going to be going over that with the liner again, so that way you don't see any type of lash band whatsoever, because you want people to think that these are your real lashes, even though they don't look like your real lashes. So I'm going to apply the other one and I'll be back. Just went over my lash band with some liner, and I kind of went in with my mascara, and just at, hello, we're back with this angle again, just around this area where you can actually see like my real lashes, I kind of went over with some mascara just to blend everything together, because when you do have falsies on, sometimes your real lashes can either go from underneath and they can still stick through. So what I always do is I always recommend curl your lashes before you're going to put any type of falsies on. It'll blend them so much easier together, but do mascara before you put your falsies on. That is #1 key. You don't want to have them on afterwards. Some people like to do that. I always say don't do that, because you always kind of want to mesh them together. You always want to blend your lashes together. That way they all look as one, when two become one. Exactly. I already moisturized and primed my face for foundation, so I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to finish my entire face. And that's it, you guys. This is how I get my liner and my lashes on pretty much. Every time I have to do a full bead, this is the technique that I always do. And I always recommend to you guys, keep practicing. I know you can get discouraged when doing liner, when doing false lashes. Those are the hardest things when it comes to makeup, and I can honestly say that from personal experience, because that was the hardest thing for me to learn. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up for me, and make sure to keep subscribing and tell your friends around that Talina and I have a ton of new videos coming soon. And also, if you have any suggestions for me and Talina on what videos you would like to see from us, or videos you want to see from me personally, or videos you want to see from her, then please let us know down below. We really appreciate all your guys' comments and your support. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. That is a new outro. Bye guys. But I do my liner a completely different way than so I do my liner a completely different way than I can't talk. I do my liner a completely different way than, oh my god, how did I get concealer on my table? What the hell? Also, to make sure that your wings, one's going up, one's going down, wait, that didn't make sense. If you How did I get concealer on here again? What am I talking about again? What? Okay, so I just went over my liner with, wait, what? I just went over my lash, wait,
I'ma blow your mind, take it out on the floor like that, like that. All in the front, all in the back, just like that, like that. I'ma blow your mind like that.